marquee events. Rare do you see a international team come together and try to take down a big record like that, looking to all go well under 4 minutes to beat that 15:49 mark that you mentioned. The team from On Athletics, a sponsor of this competition. It's going to be exciting.
And there we have our next section of the Women's Sprint Medley Relay Championship of America, presented by College Avenue Student Loans. Troy, Penn State, Ohio State, Penn, and Temple. So some local flavor in this section. The time to beat, Middle Tennessee State's 3:54.27. And as I mentioned, the baton exchanges, the Buckeyes in lane 7 have one of the top 200-meter sprinters in the college game right now, Navia Battle. And one of the other runners, Jaden Wood, we heard her name earlier, running on the Venerable Oval at Franklin Field. So there are the Buckeyes in lane 7. The Nittany Lions on their left, Penn on their right. And not the best exchange, had to look back to get that one. So it's Battle and Dale, then Wood and Ayub for the Buckeyes as they're in front. This is the hot heat of the College Women's Sprint Medley Relay Championship of America, again sponsored by College Avenue Student Loans. And Penn State now into the conversation, moving up alongside the Buckeyes. They're getting ready to break for the rail. And Ohio State, Penn State, and Penn, the top 3 teams to reach that break line on the back straightaway.
Penn State won this event in 2019, running 3:45.24. They tuck in on the rail in second place right now.
A total distance of 1,600 meters. And when the Buckeyes or Nittany Lions reach the start-finish line on our main straightaway, there'll be 800 remaining. And it's a tight one, these two Big Ten rivals. Ohio State and Penn State, 142 after 800. Penn dropped the baton, and a groan went up from the crowd as the host Quakers are now finding themselves a solid 20 meters back. And now do you catch up immediately, or as you said, hold on just a little bit, we have some time?
Well, so Allison Johnson, listed as the anchor runner for Penn State, took the baton and immediately put the brakes on, allowing that whole group to come back together. But then Troy decided, I don't want the jog fest. I'll take the lead. I'll set the pace for this 800-meter leg. So Troy's up in the lead. I think Penn State and Ohio State both in good spots at this point. If they didn't want to be the leader, which it seemed that was the case when they kind of put on the brakes after taking the baton, this is exactly where you'd want to be. Able to move up on the outside, but let this runner take you through 400 meters and then have that big sprint to the finish. Johnson, the Nittany Lion, has the fastest personal best of this crew, having run 2:02.8 indoors, just a freshman.
And again, a true freshman from Mount Gilead, Ohio. She has really flourished in John Gondak's 800U, as they call that program. They've had a string of Big Ten champions, but we're down to the bell lap. Ohio State and Penn State. Now Johnson putting herself in front, in the shadows, out into the light.
Aziza Ayub running the anchor leg for Ohio State, not letting her go. She's run 2:03 in this event.
So it's Allison Johnson from Penn State, who's having a fantastic freshman year at State College. It's down to the Big Ten combatants, the Nittany Lions and Buckeyes, with 100 remaining. 3:29 on the clock. They're going to best the previous time by Middle Tennessee State. Whoever gets to the line first will be the College Championship of America winner. And it looks like it's going to be Allison Johnson and the Nittany Lions with the victory. Their time, 3:48.47. So you mentioned about putting the brakes on the back straightaway, and she had the strongest kick. Maybe she wanted to set herself up for that final 150.
A great run from Allison Johnson and the Penn State Nittany Lions. 2:06.21 on the anchor leg.
And again, a championship battle between Penn State and Ohio State. The top two teams separated by just 32 100ths of a second. The Nittany Lions with the victory, and they get the wheel. The Sprint Medley Relay Championship of America, sponsored by College Avenue Student Loans. And Olivia now with the Championship Lions.
Here we are with Penn State. Incredible work for you guys. What was it like for you to grab that baton? It was kind of interesting that 800-meter kind of looked like you put the brakes on a little bit in the beginning.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a yo-yo, a little strategic, but I kept my head in it, and so did my teammates.
Go ahead.
So told in advance, give it to her in 2, right? So, you know, we were kind of hitting the brakes a little. Wanted to sit on her because we knew Vic had the kick.
So it was a whole strategy there. But what does it feel to be able to compete here at Penn Relays and be able to bring this wheel home back to Penn State?
You know, being from Penn State, Penn Relays is a big beat for us. It means so much. We have all the wheels on our wall. Look at them every day. Wanted one so bad, and we got the job done.
Awesome. Congratulations, ladies. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thanks, Olivia. We mentioned before that the wheels at colleges and high schools across the country have a place of honor, and another one going back to State College in Happy Valley as the Nittany Lions win 348-47. Penn State edging the Buckeyes of Ohio State in that Big Ten battle.